If you're a leader, chances are you face the same situation that my executive coaching clients face on a regular basis, and that's being inundated with requests for their time and attention. How to get through all of these messages and requests and focus on the right work? I have a 6D process by which you can filter all these incoming requests and focus on the right work. It can be so valuable and really help you be more at peace with the daily requests. I'll share it with you in this video. The last time I shared this process with one of my clients, they thought it was really pretty simple to understand, elegant to apply, and potentially super effective. I think it could help you too. The idea that you could have these 6 Ds that you would filter all your incoming requests against to determine what you should focus on to help you get the right work done, it can really make a difference in your week. So let's take a look at them. The first D is do it, right? Sometimes that's what you need to do, is just get it done. It's appropriate, it's important, and it should be done by you. So do it. Second D is delegate it. It's appropriate and it's important, but it doesn't need to be done by you. This is something that leaders often struggle with. They say, well, I'm the only one who can get it done. The buck stops with me. I have to do it. The reality is not always so simple. There's 2 reasons why delegating may be the right thing to do instead of the first D, which is do it. And that is, 1, you want to develop the people beneath you. If you don't develop them, how are they ever going to replace you so that you can do something else? At some point, that's got to be important. And 2, there's only so much time in the day. If you don't delegate certain things, and not just the low-level things, but truly meaty, challenging things, then you're not going to free up the bandwidth you need for the highest level, most important strategic work. So deal with this step of delegation. Push yourself to do it more, do it more, do it more. Even if it requires more time and effort in the front end, you will get more done eventually in the long term. And you will appreciate that you've developed a team of people who can handle ever more complex work. Okay, that's the second D. The third D is defer. You don't always have to do it now. Sometimes you should do it in a week, in 2 weeks, in a month, in 6 months. This step is a little tricky because you have to reset the timing and expectations of the other party, right? Usually, there are dueling agendas happening. The other party has an expectation for when you should attend to it. That conflicts with your own agenda of work that you'd like to focus on. So here's what I suggest. Gee, I would really love to do that. I can't handle it right now. I've just got too many priorities on my plate that I must commit to and meet those obligations. How about if we tackle this in, fill in the blank, 2 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 months, and then expect to get perhaps an objection back and be prepared to deal with that. I understand that does sound important. I just don't have the time right now. I'm committed to it, but I can't tackle it for, again, fill in the blank, and then add this next line, which is, if you really have to get it done, I guess you'll have to go to someone else. So that's defer, the third step. You'll get more comfortable with it the more often you do it. And here's the thing, my secret tip, don't defer the defer. Do it. Defer as soon as possible after you get the request. The longer you defer, the harder it becomes and the more unacceptable your message is to the other party. So don't procrastinate on the third D. Defer as soon as possible. Okay, the fourth D, delete it. You know that there are requests that you get that just don't need to be done. They don't need to be done at all. So don't do it. Just delete it. Or you're not going to do it. So you're not deferring it. You're just saying, I don't think this is right for me. I don't see that I can fit this into my set of commitments, so I'm not able to do this. You're not deferring it. You're just gently and convincingly pushing it back. So you're deleting it from your world, right? You're not necessarily deleting it from theirs. It'll be up to them to decide whether they want to truly delete it or get it done by someone else. So that's the key here, is you're not saying this shouldn't be done at all, which is a value judgment, which may get you into an argument and a conflict and so forth. You're just saying this isn't something that is urgent and important for me, so I won't be able to do that for you. Sometimes these requests come to you because the person who thought of it just thought of you first, and so they go to you. When you delete it, then they just go to someone else. And the same result may happen with defer, but you handle it differently. Okay, those are the first 4. The second 2 Ds are the ones that most people don't think about. You might be saying, yeah, I'm kind of aware of the 4 Ds. Well, here are the last 2. Number 5 is diminish. Are you a perfectionist? Well, guess what? You don't need to be all the time. You can actually diminish your effort at times and give it less than 110%. Not everything has to be done to perfection. Sometimes it's more important to get it out quickly than to make sure that every possible element of it is covered. This is going to be very difficult for people who find this to be completely contrary to their way of thinking. Diminish on purpose? What? Well, for some people, it's actually quite easy. If you're finding this difficult, then this is the tip for you, because it's one of the reasons why you're overloaded. So that's another kind of theme within these 6 Ds, is one of these is really difficult for you, and possibly even more than one. So consider giving it less of a stellar effort when you've just got too much other stuff to do, but you do need to tackle it and put forth some sort of effort so it gets done. Okay, the 6th and final D, decelerate. What does that mean? All right, remember that we talked about defer, but that's not doing it at all. Delegate is you not doing it, someone else is doing it. Delete is you're not going to do it, right? Decelerate is you're going to do it, but you're going to adjust the timeline so that instead of getting it done in 7 days, you're going to get it done in 14. You know that the deadline that other people set isn't always the deadline, the drop dead deadline, right? You've heard of the deadline and the drop dead date. Well, the drop dead date is often later than the actual deadline that's stated. So decelerate means you're looking for the drop dead date. I can't do this as quickly as you're requesting. What I can do is get it done in 2 weeks instead of 1. Will that work for you? And then they may push back and say, well, I was really hoping it could get done in 7, but I could accept it in 10 or 11 days. Would that work? So there may be a little bit of negotiation here to get it done according to the new timeline. But it's absolutely possible. What's my secret tip? Be tough. Negotiate. Hold your position. I've done it before, and people will accept it when it's absolutely not the end of the world to get it done by that date that they stated. There's often a little bit of wiggle room there that you're finding so that you can then do it, but not in a way that's going to break your back because of all the other commitments you have. These 6 Ds can make a real difference for you. I hope you'll think about which one is going to be the most challenging for you and really focusing on that one first. And then take on a 2nd D, and then a 3rd D, and then you'll have the filtration system ready to take all of those incoming messages and do the right thing with all of them. And you're going to feel so much better. I hope this video has helped. If so, like it, comment on it, subscribe to the channel, and share it with others. Let others benefit from the process in this video. And of course, if you think that this is just one way that I could help you and you'd really like to tap into the power of executive coaching, then visit my website, BAECexecutivecoach.com, explore the various services that we offer, or send me an email at michael@baerexecutivecoach.com and say, let's talk. I'd like to hear more about how executive coaching might help me, my team, or someone on my team. I'd love to talk to you. Thank you very much.